So, you came to play Xull, I see. No, I'm just kidding. Anyhow, I'm just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna play 2 games with showing you how I play Xull. And then I'll show you, teach you some lessons about Xull. Okay. Got you? Alright, we good. First off, Raymond. Why is everybody using Soulfire as a color? Seriously, before I started recording this video, it's just everyone was using Soulfire. I don't understand. How about no? Yeet. Snipe. Yeet. Finally, like finally. Alright, let me message this guy real quick and say sorry. I didn't mean to go sweat on the man, but like, I don't want to be losing on my my own thing, correct? I don't want to be losing now, do I? Unholy artist. I love Queen Knives, you know. But it's experimental. What do I expect here? Right? These are new players, so. Whoa. See, turn that defense into offense with Xull. I'm trying to be as most aggressive as I can, but sometimes being too aggressive is a big curse for you as a Xull player. So Sometimes you need to step back and see what you're doing. Is that all we wanted, was the unarmed? So you don't stick to your own rules, huh, pal? Okay. No, just because you want to be toxic and not give me a weapon, you're not getting a weapon, no. No, I know what I said, okay? You're like, well, they just got the weapon. I know what I said, alright? I guess that's game.
Player 2 wins.
Alright, now let me show you how I play Xull, okay? Offline training, you get the oil deal. What colors would look good with Xull? Black and white. What else is color? What other colors do we have? Esports, Goldforge. Goldforge looks pretty cool. Skyforge, Synthwave, Soulfire, Gala, Home Team, Heatwave, Winter Holiday, Heatwave. It's okay. I'm gonna go with myself here. Oh, I love that kid. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my Xull. Remember, it's gotta be 10 attack. Let's see if anything compares to my Xull. Probably the other skins, but I'm okay. Okay, Xull. One of my favorite boys in the game, just because of his 10 attack. Let me show you some cannon gameplay, you know? Okay, I just need to get my little fingers warmed up for this. Alright. If you put me on YouTube, I'll sue. You can't sue for that. Alright, anyhow. Come on, let's front stage. That's just some cannon gameplay. You want to slow it down, go ahead. Now time for the actual SIG. So first I'm going to go with this side SIG because the neutral SIG's more interesting. Same for his down SIG, that's kind of interesting. So this one is a straight dash across the map. The longer you hold it, the further he goes. It doesn't really do more damage. It doesn't do more damage, unlike other SIGs. So, way easy to combo this is many ways, actually. So, I can, if Xull would get to the, there you go. I meant Barraza, sorry. If you do that, if you're gonna read their dodge after, because this is a very good combo starter. If you can read that, especially off edge, I like to use Xull off edge a lot. To his advantage, especially his chasing, because a lot of it, if you're doing this on stage, it doesn't hit most of the time. And as you see, I messed up in my games there. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, the person's like, "I'm gonna sue you, put me on YouTube." I just said sorry. I was actually meaning sorry. Hey, I don't mean to go sweat on an experimental. Anyhow. Side SIG, now there is one thing. When you're gravity canceling it, he does drop. So like if I'm exactly right here, you say? No, okay. Wrong SIG. He will drop and start running on land. So, like I said, that one very much so does drop. And now time for the most interesting SIGs. The reason why it's interesting is because not only is it just a straightforward grab, but it stays on the ground. So if they're trying to dodge your recovery after you combo, say I combo this, they're gonna dodge that and automatically get spooked up by that. If they dodge that, they're gonna drop and possibly land into that. So it's pretty much an auto reader. It stays on the ground. You can do this and just set it there at the edge, and it's broken. It really is so much broken. It's one of my favorite cannon SIGs in the game, just because of the drop down of it. It has 2 hitboxes and 2 hurt boxes. They both do the same amount of damage, but it's just interesting. Now, there is other ways you can utilize it. If you're right here, you can utilize your side SIG by trying to hit and pinpoint them, or instead of trying to pinpoint them with that, you do that and try to read their dodge try to read their attack when they try to attack you off the edge. But that's not recommended. That's for if you really need to get that kill. Now, time for his down SIG. Now, his down SIG is probably one of the most useful ones out of his cannon kit, because it has the biggest area. Now, the longer you hold it, again, it doesn't do more damage the longer you hold it. It just goes further. But the reason why I say that is because the hitbox is so big. Kind of like this. This works, but this also works from a distance. But it takes time, so it's depending if your opponent's planning on wall hugging. Now, you could also do this, which is but like how I use Xull is I like to edge guard with him a lot of the times. Make sure my opponent cannot get back up on this platform no matter what. If we're gonna play, we're gonna have to play off stage, because you're not getting on the platform. So off stage is my domain with Xull. I try to make sure they don't get back on stage. Once I have them off, I want to keep them off. I try to keep them off the walls. Once they're in the air, I try to keep them in the air, or try to keep them on the side. Either side dash into them or anything else like that. Now, I just showed you a little bit of Axe of what I did with Axe, but let's show you some Axe things. So, Axe, now with Xull, his neutral SIG actually does not do more damage the longer you hold it. He stays in the air longer. So that's why I said Xull's a little bit different from other people, because normally the longer you hold it, except for this one. The longer you hold it, the more damage it does. It doesn't go any further than that. It doesn't have any extra range. Doesn't really do anything else. It just does more damage. Now this one, I'd have to say you can very much so utilize it into a combo. If someone's trying to keep range from you, you can very much so turn the tables on any ranged brawler. Just by a simple. It works, and now it has a hitbox all the way from its range all the way over there. So no matter where it goes from, say I start here, it will go and always hit him, no matter how close I am. I could be right next to him. I could be far away from him. It will always hit, no matter how close the distance is, as long as the chain touches. It's a guaranteed hit when it comes out of my SIG. I don't know if he gets it like out of his pocket or something, but it will always guarantee to hit. Next, I'm going to discuss his side SIG. His side SIG is just like his cannon SIG. except it doesn't really drop down as well, but it still drops down a little bit. And yeah. So it does drop down. Same thing with the cannon. It's good. It's so pretty much the cannon and the X-Sigs are good for if your opponent's trying to chase for a weapon. Get over there, Barraza. Oh my god. Say Barraza's trying to get that weapon over there. I'm gonna grab him, make sure he doesn't get that weapon. Xull is a very big crippler. He can make sure your opponent has every disadvantage in the game. That's why he has a close range and a far range weapon. He is not balanced whatsoever. He is aggressive to make sure your opponent does not have any defense, break through your opponent's defense, and shred every little morsel of hope they have. It would be very scary for the top Mordex versus the top Xull player, because I wouldn't know who wins. Now, honestly, good weapon campers, or not campers, sorry, good weapon starvers are very good for Xull, because both weapons can go pretty evenly matched. So, it's all about that. Now let's discuss the, I think that's actually all I need to discuss for Xull. Yeah. And so, yeah. I guess I can play one more game with Xull, and, just show you what I mean by that. Try so you can finally pinpoint what I've done with some Xull Sigs, and we'll see how that goes.
Online. Xull.
Even scarier, a Lord Vrax with Lance, great.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Alright, you're just annoying. You're just annoying. Just like that. Right there. Like I mean by camping edge. And they already disconnected because they know it was over. They knew it was over when they started it. They already knew it was over, so since they disconnected, I'm just gonna fight the embodiment of this Lord Vrax. And while I'm fighting them, you can hit that subscribe button if you even watched this far. And I found out that only 9.8% of people are subscribed to my channel that are watching my videos, and 90.8% are not subscribed to my channel. So if you mind hitting that subscribe button, if you're gonna continuously watch my videos of my cringe and horrible content, please do so. It goes a long way and makes me happy and makes my dad actually maybe want to come back with the milk. And my mom not call me a disappointment, so very much this will help. And I'm sorry, but I'm probably about to get sued for this content. So see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. I'm gonna unplug my mic now so you guys can watch this.